Alright guys, we got a trailer for Joker 2, just dropped like, I don't know, an hour or two ago. I'm really excited for this because I'm a big fan of the last movie. I thought Joaquin Phoenix's performance was incredible. I thought just the entire film was just amazing. I love what Todd Phillips did. I'm really excited for this. The first trailer, I didn't do a reaction to it, but I loved that first trailer. Especially that last shot. Like, everyone was talking about that, and there's a good reason for it. So I'm gonna hop into this, and then we'll talk more after the reaction. Let's go.
2 years ago, the name Arthur Fleck hit Gotham like a hurricane.
The trial of the century.
They believe Arthur Fleck to be some kind of martyr. Well, he's not. There's a monster.
Oh my God.
When you're smiling,
Look at all these
When I first saw
Joker followers. Insane.
when I saw you,
the whole world smiles with you.
for once in my life, I didn't feel so alone anymore.
When you're laughing,
That's interesting.
when you're
Did like a television interview from jail, I guess? From Arkham Asylum? Okay, they start a fire. Saw it in the last trailer. Ooh.
For once in my life, I have someone
I
who
thought that was him
needs
singing.
me.
How about you, Arthur? Do you still think you're a star?
Mayday.
Showtime. The whole world smiles with you.
You can do anything you want.
The sun comes
You're Joker.
Look around, look at all these people.
bring on.
I will no longer allow any of you
So stop your sighing.
to keep me down.
Be happy again.
That's great.
I got the sneaking suspicion that we're not giving the people what they want.
It's okay, baby. Let's give the people what they want. Sing hallelujah. Come on, get happy. Get ready for the judgment day.
Yeah, that looks incredible. So, I don't know. I think I prefer the last trailer to this one. This was a really interesting trailer, and I'm glad that they acknowledged the musical aspects of the movie in this one, because that is one of the most interesting parts of this film, is that it's a musical. I think it'll be more in the style of like a Sweeney Todd, where it's a lot darker. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Like, it seemed like they were... I can't tell if the musical aspects are because they just are singing or if they're full-on musical numbers. Probably a little bit of both, because in the last trailer, seemed like Arthur's therapist was talking about music, and I can't remember the exact line, but he was talking about music, and so it seemed as like a form of therapy, basically, right? Like music as a form of therapy. So that's very fascinating. Yeah, I mean, there's not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, it's a lot of what we saw before. I'm fascinated by some of these courtroom scenes. I mean, this shot. That's great. He's in the faded Joker makeup. It seems like they're waterboarding him in a way. It's very interesting. fascinating. This, I mean, iconic shot from the first movie. I think it's great that they're recreating that with Harley. This is what I'm fascinated by. It seems like Arthur is going to defend himself in court. Because that's fascinating to me. I think unless he's like going improv here and he actually has a defense lawyer and he's just kind of going off on his own. But if they are going with the route that he's defending himself, that's fascinating. I really want to see how they're going to pull that off. I mean, later on, I want to jump all over the place. You see this explosion, which was from the first trailer. It's in the courtroom. So it seems that I imagine Harley plants a bomb that helps Joker escape. And I'm fascinated to see if he actually escapes or if they catch him later and put him back in Arkham. Yeah, I'm fascinated to see where this whole courtroom drama part goes. I think that'll be really fascinating. One element of the movie that I know is in here is that apparently Harvey Dent is the prosecuting attorney. We had set photos from outside the courtroom of people holding up signs that say Dent is a clown. It seems that Harvey Dent is going to be a part of this movie. Now, I'm fascinated to see. I'm curious to see if this explosion will have it. I don't imagine that we're gonna see a Two-Face in this movie, but like, I don't know, you have Harvey Dent as the DA prosecuting Arthur, and then you have this explosion going off, 2 + 2 equals blah, 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 blah. You have Harvey Dent as the district attorney prosecuting Joker, and then you have this explosion going off. It seems that 2 + 2 equals 4. I don't imagine we're gonna get a Two-Face in this movie, but it kind of seems like we might, unless an origin story for Two-Face, which I don't know. That's interesting if they put that in there, or maybe it'll be a fake out and it's like, oh, you thought he was gonna be Two-Face and not really. But yeah, this whole courtroom stuff with Arthur like seemingly defending himself. I love this Joker and Harley show. I'm excited for Lady Gaga as Harley. I think that was a really great choice, and I think she goes really well with his Joker. She's a fantastic actress, so I think she's going to pull this character off immensely well. I know some people were upset that she doesn't have the accent, but I don't know, that's kind of here or there for me. I don't really care. Arlene Sorkin was a big part of creating that character, but I don't mind if they go away from the accent, especially in a more dark, like grounded movie like this. Maybe the overly high-pitched like New York accent probably wouldn't have worked too well for that. So I don't know. I think she looks great. She looks like she's going to do a fantastic job. I can't wait to see how their story ends on this. Oh my God, like that. Oh, did we pass it? I might have passed it. Yeah, I passed it. Here. That is fascinating. So it does seem like the movie is going to go in and out between like musical numbers that are probably in like Arthur's head and then real life. Like, I don't imagine this stuff here is in the movie. Is probably like part of a fantasy. That's just my guess though. See here, some people pointed this out, and I agree. It looks like, let me slow it down. Does it not look like she has a baby bump? Is there going to be like a side story where she gets pregnant and has the Joker's kid? That would be fascinating. Or maybe her pregnancy is like in one of their heads, like it's another fantasy, and it's not really true, but I don't know. It seems like she has a baby bump here. But maybe it's just the way her dress is acting. I don't know. But that would be fascinating if they add a Joker's child into that plot line. Let me see. I'm going to skip through here. Cinematography looks fucking gorgeous. I mean, look at that. I love the blue light shining through on the left side and the fire on the right. That's just an amazing shot right there. Yeah, I mean, I'm all in. This movie's probably a day one for me. Like, no brainer. I think this movie looks incredible. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I am absolutely ecstatic for this movie. I think this is going to be incredible, just like the first one. If another trailer drops, I'll probably do another reaction, but if not, I'll end up doing a review when this movie comes out. We got a few months away, though, October 4th, yeah, so I imagine there's probably going to be at least one more trailer that drops, so I'll be on the lookout for that. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.